They say the future depends on what you choose to do today. The Hanwha Canadian patrol submarine can be delivered.
All right, y'all. I think we're working right now. I think we're cooking with gas. Let's see. It looks like we are. What's up to Kenny in the chat? What else? We also got a Hunter Norris. Nice to see you. So what I do is I run an auction house. I'll do the proper official intro in a little bit, but I run an auction house located locally in Toronto. Yeah, I'm going to go play Roblox. This is definitely, you came for the Roblox chat. What we do here is actually here. I got the window. I'll pull it up so you can scroll around. I run an auction house, and I do live reactions to the auction closing. I've got another window here set up, so when it's actual close time, we're set and ready to go. And you guys can actually like participate and see how much all of these items go for, right? And we roll through, and I enjoy the process of sharing the stories about the items, talking a bit about how we acquired them, and like the general knowledge that we've gained from doing this as a professional career, right? And usually, so our soft close, we've got the auction closes at 8:15. I usually like to sit on here, we'll chat a little bit, go through the items for about an hour or so, and then the closing process starts 8:15 today. And what a soft close means in terms of auction processes is that if there's a bid in the last minute of the item, it extends the amount of time it's available. So that way it's more of a fair process and people can't just like get all of their items sniped from them, right? Like the old school style auctions would be a hard close and then you get screwed because you're sitting there, you're fighting for an item, and then all of a sudden someone comes in and just takes it from right underneath you in the last minute. So this way it allows like a little bit more of a fair battle for the pieces that you may be seeking out, right? I'm just double checking my settings. It looks like everything's chilling. It looks like we're all good all across the board. Just it's been I haven't been streaming as much as I would like, so I'm a little behind. That's why I be wanting to double check everything. Acorn Auctions, nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in the chat. You like the soft close much better? Well, so do I. I think it is much more fair and allows for casuals to participate a bit more. Because I feel like people who are hardcore into the auctions already have an idea of what they're getting and what items they're seeking out. And I think the soft close allows for a general buyer, like someone who's just interested in a really nice cabinet, to be able to get that really nice cabinet in a much more just manner, you know? Oh, you know, here, actually, I did forget the one thing, which I can do quickly here. I forgot to pin the auction link in the chat. This is what we forgot to do. So we're going to do that up. I'm going to do my little formal intro so that future Bebe can eventually cut these all down into YouTube videos, because we are monetized now. And big shout out to Acorn Auctions for being a contributor to getting me on my feet here. It's so fulfilling after putting in so much effort to get these platforms monetized. Now it's just on me to continue putting in the work, which I'm hoping. I'm really wanting to get back onto my grind of content in the next week. I just got back from a family trip that was rather bloody exhausting. So it was really fulfilling, but oh my gosh, was it tiring. Long story short, my business is named Grandma's Dead Stock. My grandmother inspired me to start this entire thing, and unfortunately, my grandmother had passed away. But she had already planned her birthday party. She had already scheduled her birthday party. So I went out to Alberta, where my family's from, to help my father specifically host the birthday parties, and that way he was able to like mingle with much more people. I kept refilling the buffet. I was bartending. I was doing the cleaning. I was handling a lot of the logistics so that the family could sit down and do all the visits. A lot of the country folk out there do know me, but at the same time, I didn't really grow up out there. I'm a city boy through and through, so I don't mind being able to sacrifice a bit of my effort there so that they can experience the moment that they need to experience, you know? Shout out to Hal. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, my man. That's also what? It didn't. You're supposed to get a notification for Twitch, for even YouTube followers. So it looks like I need to add a YouTube overlay. It looks like something's not working. That's a note for later then. Trippy. Not fun. Not what I wanted, but that's okay. Hey, we got the Twitch overlay. Do I have the YouTube overlay? Yeah, it's supposed to give you a little ding. All right, shout out for the follow. That's something that I'll have to fix. Maybe we'll get on top of that this week. Yeah, so I'll do the little spiel so that we got a YouTube video style entry. I will also stand up and be more animated for when it's auction close time. But as explained, quite tired. So being a bit more of a relaxed man's this evening, but my name is Bailey, and I operate a reselling store, eBay store, and in-person business in Toronto called Grandma's Dead Stock. I also run an auction house with my business partner, Patty, of Patty's Pop-Ups. That is Paddy. So Patty's Pop-Ups, we have a warehouse in Toronto, and we call it The Warehouse, which is like, we like to have some fun with it. So instead of like warehouse, how it's spelt traditionally, it's W-H-E-R-E, so the warehouse. And the idea behind that is because we can pop up wherever you need to help with your house. We do estate clearances and downsizing with the big emphasis on ethical junk removal, right? You can hire 1-800-GOT-JUNK. You can hire any other plain old junk removal company, but we really pride ourselves on doing this as ethically as possible so that we can make sure that you guys get what you want that are important to your family. Like, in many cases, when you do these junk removal jobs, the family's either exhausted, they've been trying to move out of this house for 4 years, or it's a loved one, it's like a grandmother or a mother, and they've been trying to sort through it for so long, and it's an exhausting process that grandmother, you don't know what she has shoved in the bottom of her dresser drawers. So when we do the junk removal process, it's incredibly important to us to have contact with the clients or the family so that we can make sure that as we find these little memories, they're not just getting thrown in the dumpster or brought over to our auction house for resale, hence the ethical junk removal. We do our best to recycle and repurpose things, and honestly, instead of getting rich off of the auction house, me and my business partner, Patty, both view the reselling aspect of this business, the auction house aspect of this business, as a form of recycling and rehoming. Obviously, we have to make a little bit of money, but what's more important through this reselling of these items is these are things that otherwise would have gone neglected, otherwise wouldn't have found a new home, and otherwise, man, they could have been thrown out. They could have gone straight to the dump. So this way we're able to find a new purpose for these pieces while being able to monetize this business structure in a way that's supportive for our clients. But there you go. There's the ramble. There's the ramble. So what we do here today, our auction closes typically about an hour after I start. So I like to sit here, we hang out, we chat a little bit, I talk about what we do. We'll run through the items with the most bids on them because I find that to be the most valuable analytic of the entire process. You can't just worry about what has the most dollar amounts on it, but personally, I like to know what has the most competition and the most interest for people fighting over the items. And then we review that. We'll review that for about 30 minutes. I go take my little bathroom break before we get started, and then I go full auctioneer mode. And I put on the juice, as it were, for my announcer voice. But yeah, there we go. So shout out to Acorn Auctions. Again, they helped me get started with this live streaming format. They believed in the vision. Acorn Auctions Hamilton is a Hamilton-based, which is close to the GTA if you're not in Canada, auction house. They run a high bid auction house, and they have a splendid eye for higher end antiques, paraphernalia, curiosities, oddities. Versus the format that I just explained that me and my business partner do. We sell the entire contents of a home, versus Acorn Auctions is fantastic at selecting high quality, really good pieces, and they do ship throughout Canada. We are hoping, actually, we have been negotiating, and we should, within the next week, have the ability to ship through our Maxsold auctions. Now, we have to figure out a little bit of the logistics behind it, but I'm interested for that to get kicked up. And I appreciate you too. Oh, we got Acorn Auctions and Acorn Archives. Thank you for using both your channels. Again, the chat, well, I've been slow on my streaming tip, right? So I wouldn't be offended or surprised if it's a little bit slower here. But that's on me. I totally admit why that's happening, and I'm okay with that. We're going to get things kicking up again, though. We're going to get everything started. Hey, Acorn, even though, do you like the simulcast? Do you like the vertical version contrasting with the horizontal version? I was very happy to get this up and running. I think it's a fun setup. And I do have to move this camera a bit to, there we go. It's opposites. That's what always trips me up. Here, 1 second. There we go. There, and I'm nice and centered now. You actually love it? Yeah, thank you. This way, it's like get some views off of that, off of the mobile stream, because a lot of people on YouTube actually, like, internationally. Yeah, you like the little circle? I thought it's nice and cute. It's more modern, better fit for the cellular devices, and then the people on the computer, the desktop, watching horizontal. This way, I'm better set up for, like, being on a television or people who are used to the traditional streaming format. So I think I really like how it's going. And then another objective that I have to complete in the next month or so is being able to stream from this platform straight to TikTok. So then I can have the mobile format and the horizontal format going on YouTube. I'm on Kick, I'm on Twitch, and then I can also be on TikTok at the exact same time. So it can be just maximizing the outreach while doing my content. If you catch me when I'm not doing this format, typically doing either photography streams, or what I'm hoping to be getting on top of much more is some background of my business, like sorting out the business plan, and I'll live stream that. I have to build a website, so we'll live stream that. We are going to have more accessibility to our warehouse, so we'll also be able, I'm setting up a whole little streaming corner. I need new lighting, I need new everything, and then we're going to be streaming from the warehouse as well, doing basically my Antique Roadshow style streams that I was doing in the past. And I miss doing those. It was basically similar to this format when I go through my eBay products as I'm photographing them, as I'm comping them, as I'm getting the prices. I'd sit there and run through all of the pricing for things. Patty might join. He's being a little wishy-washy. I'm a little confused on what his answer is, but I'm for sure watching on my phone and it's more friendly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It suits very well. I've got this dual screen format, so as I scroll, you guys can see me scrolling as well. I'm fairly certain. I might have to double check this. Yeah, hold on. Live? Yeah, okay, we're going. And it gets more viewers from, like, international audiences, etc., etc., so it may as well maximize it. And again, now that I'm monetized as well, it's like, why not get both? Why not get both? But thank you, everyone, for your time. Thank you for coming through. Hey. Thank you. Thank you. So this auction, we have some interesting pieces. These are definitely from one of Patty's private clients that he brought in. So the funny part of it is it's going to be a great auction, but baby here ain't making much money out of this. I definitely did not bring in as many pieces this time. We have way too much overstock in the warehouse. So my big objective before we get busy for the summertime is to make sure we're clearing out as much as possible. So this is a beautiful little sitar. I never know if saying it's sitar is like an anglicized butchering, or if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, or if it's sitar. I guess that's Googleable. We can always figure that out. Funny, it's like referencing... Isn't this in our own auction? Yeah, same auction. It's giving us the same auction. What? I didn't know Maxsold did this. We also might have some exciting news from Maxsold for the future. They're vetting us for potential development in our business relationship, which I am very excited for. Excuse me. It's so much drier in Alberta that, oh my gosh, coming back to wet old Ontario definitely affected me a little bit. Oh, this white screen really blows me out, eh? Holy crap. I missed the dark reader. What the hell's going on? Let's see, is it going to work? It's working today. It's working today. Is it okay for the stream? Is my dark reader working? Oh my god. This might be amazing. The dark reader wasn't working for so long. Oh my god, I think it's working. Oh my god, the dark reader is working. Yes. Yes. Oh. This is the news of a lifetime. Oh my gosh, finally. I feel like it burns my eyes and the audience eyes. Yes, I know. Thank you. I need to find another application if this buggers up again. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that's working. Thank you, Acorn. So we've got some interesting pieces. I can't believe the costume jewelry lot. This thing's running up. This was just like some of the excess that we had available. It deserves some more attention. It's just all bangles. It's costume jewelry. When I had a retail storefront or a booth in a retail storefront, I used to sell this costume jewelry like crazy, real well. But when you end up piecemealing these guys, they're not necessarily worth as much money as you think, like for the trouble when you're working at volume, which Acorn in the chat is well aware of because they perform a excellent balance of focusing on paper pieces, which is so ingenious. If you ever catch them in person, they are vending in Toronto at some times, and I would highly recommend giving them a follow because you can catch them downtown Toronto at the St. Lawrence Market and get your hands on some beautiful prints. And I was going to say historical, but let's say older vintage and antique print pieces. Print media? Print media. We'll go with print media. What I'm surprised... Patty gave up the shoe machine. I thought he was hoarding this. So this is like made in Germany. It's cast iron with a wooden base. This machine here is used. It's like a cobbler's machine. It's a cobbler's device. This is how you'd like stretch shoes, like stretch the leather of the old school shoes from the 1930s. Like this is... It says made in Germany, and that is pre-West Germany. So that puts it pre-World War II. Like, this is a 100-year-old machine, easily, I would say. It's a very interesting piece, very unique. I thought Patty was going to hoard it a little bit longer, so it's good to see it going for $23. In fact, you know what? We're going to do a little refresh to see if anything's jumped up. Again, there's some flaws. If you've watched a couple of these auction reaction streams when I'm working with Maxsold, there are some flaws with the platform software that are quite frustrating when it comes to the viewability, and it does disappoint me in terms of the user experience. Because if it's bugging me, it's got to be bugging the buyer, and I've had nothing but those opinions validated as I'm at markets in person and talking to people in person who have seen us online, that how slow it is, the little hiccups it has, really frustrate the buyers. Another one, this Mercado Atlas pasta roller with cutters and clamp, made in Italy. This bad boy here, this guy already went through an auction once, didn't sell. Now it's at $46. When it comes to an auction house, it's always so intriguing because there's a severe level of gambling attached to the process. Like, as much as you want to have an expert level of skill to be able to point out, like, okay, this is going to sell for X amount of dollars, there is a severe level of random success to this career choice, which is always trippy, always very, very trippy. The cufflinks, another one I'm surprised Patty was willing to part with. I've had these cufflinks for quite some time. They're cute little pieces. They're cute little pieces. And you know what? We're going to shrink this chat a little bit. I like the chat. I like the chat, but we're going to do like this to you. Just like that. Just like that. Keep you on the screen, but hide it a little bit. So they're good. They're good. The box is really, I would buy that for the box personally. Another one, this washboard. Washboard, we've already run through auction, didn't sell, and now it's selling. So intriguing. Porcelain pedestal compote with birds. So this came from the higher end estate that Patty was doing. Mid-century, good, no marks. Is there a maker mark on this? No maker mark. Yeah, no maker mark. Interesting piece of porcelain, though. It's beautiful, to be honest. Lot of buttons. Religious button. Oh, the trinkets. He did a trinkets lot. Not the Passion of the Christ. Oh, man. I would have sold all that on eBay. So this is a 50-50 lot. Some of these are Fran stuff. Some of these came from a movie bucket that we had. Some of these got dragged around to too many markets in person. So it's time to get these moved on. If you guys want to stop and take a deeper look at anything, please feel free to stop me, catch me, and we'll go back and check out one of the items. Especially if it's something that you're in the bidding for. I'm always interested to be able to drop back and see what you guys have in your heart's desire, in your gleaming eyes. Let's see, what are we looking at for our total value on this piece now? This auction, we get the stats on the back end. It's looking okay, it's looking okay. Let's see, let's refresh the app. The bids have slowed down a little bit, but we do have 30 minutes to auction close. So if you want to participate, you will see our auction link pinned in the chat on both Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, no matter the format you are watching on YouTube, all right? And if it's your first time here, don't be afraid to send a follow. One of the best ways to stay in tabs with all of this is to give me a follow on that platform, because I will be streaming and talking about what we do on a regular basis. And now that I'm monetized, we're moving towards the big future schemes. We're going to have some YouTube videos coming out. We're going to start moving into that reseller content space so that you guys can get an idea of what we do on a daily basis and participate. Next, I need lapel microphones for the warehouse so that we can walk around and have a much more engaging, interactive experience. I'm glad to see the Simpsons 1990s. I had these in eBay for a while. This is one of my items. It's a 6 set of 1990s original run Simpsons enamel pinbacks. Bartman, it's got everything. The Atomic Dad, all the classics. Quite old, a little bit of sun-worn on them. This antique Rococo-style gilt wood vanity dressing table. So Maxsold has also integrated this AI, they call it smart cataloging system. So that's why you're seeing that all of our descriptions look exactly identical, because that's how the AI cataloging system goes about processing it. It's handy, but I'm skeptical if it's effective in terms of time constraints. Like, half of me thinks the time spent putting the images into the AI cataloging system, I could be spending that time simply just writing the descriptions myself. But it is quite efficient at identifying the items, and then also morally, it's like I'm just training an AI for this company, so it's like a 50-50 trade-off. A lot of the items I list, you'll see that I use a little bit less of the AI system, or I'll also write a description alongside it, versus my business partner Patty here just fully plugs it in and lets it rip. And it looks like Patty might almost be ready. So I might have to go on the BRB screen for just like 2 minutes as I get that set up. Also gives me a good second to take my breather, and then we'll get Patty in here and we'll do some discussing about the upcoming items that we have. Oh, this ladder. I didn't see him put this ladder in. Well, I like the ladder. It's a cute little ladder. Very cute little ladder. Okay, all right. We're going to do that. We're going to go back to the, well, I'll go back to the main screen here for a second. We'll chit-chat with y'all. And then I'm going to, we'll go haul. We're going to go BRB. Plugging in Patty. I should still have it set up that I can pull it off while we're here. I had it before, so I imagine I'll be able to make it work. It's a little bit of tech chaos. I'm pretty good at what I do. But basically, I open Discord. I go on a Discord video call, and then I have the Discord video call screen on my third monitor that's cropped and plugged in here. And I think it works. But we'll have to double check. It's been a little bit. I got to make sure my tech is all functioning. We're going to put you on the BRB screen. I'm going to bump up the music, and we'll get Patty plugged in here, okay? Thank you for your patience. I'll see y'all in a second. It also gives me my breather before this all starts, all right? Catch you in a moment. Jamming. All right, y'all. Patty's being Patty. He's being Papa Patty, so we're going to play this by the seam of the pants. I've also got to figure out... I got to get the... Oh, so my overlays I got to fix. And then I need to get the audio. I've got the 2 audio channels. But right now... my music channel. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I'm a genius. That's too late. He's already here. Sorry, y'all. I hope you don't have Discord. I probably tripped you out if you got Discord. Internets. You probably just heard your own Discord call coming through. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, Stone. Sorry. I gotta get this up. I think I know how I want to do this. We're gonna switch this up. Oxvio. Should be set up. Oh, because the call goes through.
The beginning again.
Check. Hello, sir. Looks like we're having issues. We're having issues here.
Okay, can you hear me though? Can you hear me?
Hold on. I got this. We're gonna make it work.
We're gonna make this work. Can you hear me?
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, man, I'll message you after stream. It needs to happen, Stoned. Okay, we got Patty in. We've got a little bit of an audio issue here. I don't know why my Discord isn't throwing me the audio right now, which is the frustrating part.
Baby.
Hey, buddy, one second. We've almost got you fixed here. Check. All right, can you hear me now, though?
I can hear you.
Okay, one second. I almost got you. For some reason, it doesn't want to send you to my second audio channel. All right, can you say something?
I can say something for sure.
Weird.
Is it working now?
Oh, shout out to Stoned. 6 months. 6 months subscription. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated.
All right.
Maybe I will do you like this. 1 second. All right, Patty, give me a verbal. Give me something. What the hell? Okay. All right, we're doing it this way then. We're doing it this way.
Okay.
No, hey.
Yeah, let me
Okay,
just-
maybe these headphones are toast.
Headphones?
Yeah, I think it might be headphones on my end.
You need new headphones, bud?
I think so. It seems like it.
I think there's some new ones for you at the warehouse.
Yeah, what the hell? Chat, Stoned, how's it? Does he have a big echo? Is he doing okay on your end, chat?
Is that all right? I'll keep talking just so you guys can hear me.
I think we should be
My
good.
voice, it's so calming. My wonderful voice.
Yeah, we'll just have you run through like this, and it's not the way I like to run things, but my audio channel for you put you in my ears isn't working. So we're doing it this way. All right, thank you, Stone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience. A bit of an echo, but it's hardly noticeable. All right, then I'll turn them. We got this. We got this. All right.
There we go.
Oh, here, we do it this way, and then I do it this way. There we go. Okay, I got it. I sorted it out. I'm a tech genius. Don't worry about it. How you doing, buddy? How's your evening going?
It's going good. We had some leftover birthday soup from last night. Margot had her first birthday.
Cute.
Baby girl's 1 year old. And then yeah, she's snoozing too, which is a blessing.
That's good. That's good to hear. Kiddos are always a balancing act for that, eh?
Yeah. I mean, she's teething. She's getting some molars coming in, so that's she's growing up. A baby.
Oh no, your baby's growing up. There we go. We got you set up here. Okay. This is how we're gonna rock it for today. I'll have to fix the stuff later.
And
But all right, it looks like we have an exciting auction ahead of us,
so what are
buddy.
you seeing here? You haven't. I guess you've been watching this auction
Yeah,
from afar.
definitely from
But,
afar.
you haven't been. You weren't as much involved, so like it's exciting for you to get to see how it's all put together.
I am surprised at some of the pieces that you were willing to put into the
can't hear
auction
you.
and this time around, for sure. I'll tell you that.
You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay. Hey, so is this monetized? This
Yes, it
stream,
is.
People watching right now are contributing.
Yeah, they're contributing to the growth of the business by just
That's awesome. Way to
watching.
go. Everybody, thank you.
Shout out to the Google ads.
Yeah. Real. Okay, so
Yeah, so your most
see
bids,
here.
your plant stand is the highest in the most bids at the moment.
yeah. Yes, and that's at $90. Is that going up? Where is that at?
It is now at $95, so I imagine it's going to get some competition going on it.
Yeah.
The Guinness Light you had sitting around for a premium auction, so I'm glad that the Guinness Light went in. I think it's well worth it.
Yeah. That seemed to be bid up there at the last minute, like just today.
Yeah, it definitely just
went up.
jumped up.
Yeah. To like $30. I'm bringing you up on my big screen. So I will have that going in a minute.
And again, everyone, I want to say thanks to Stoned for the Twitch Prime subscription. Also, shout out to Acorn Auctions Hamilton for dropping in the chat. Stoned is one of our biggest contributors in terms of viewership, and Acorn Auctions Hamilton is a auction house that we collaborate with on a pretty consistent basis. And I also live stream their auction closes. So if you like what you're seeing, this interactive component is also available for their auctions in the future. So give them a follow.
All right, here we're sitting at.
I just refreshed and the Guinness bar topper went up as I refreshed. So there's some serious fighting going on for it. The shoe cobbler, the cobbling machine for the shoes, I can't believe that you put that in.
No, I talked to Helena about it. And she, she was ready to let it go. And, it's so big, I didn't want it sitting around in there forever. And there are a bunch of other shoe lots, so what do we do?
Yeah.
Let it go, eh?
I guess, but the other shoe lots didn't really sell. So
they didn't get any interest. So I think, we're learning maybe not to sell really any shoe lot stuff.
I know. It seems like we can't sell shoes
again.
Anywhere.
Yeah, it's as if people don't even have feet anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they all just lost their feet. That's what happened.
Yeah, or we just forget how to use them. We just sit around lazing all day. Except for that Brannock device, that measuring the foot measurer.
The foot measurer.
Is
yeah, for
selling.
$6, and then we've got the shoe stretchers for $7. But those are a lot of shoe stretchers for $7.
Yeah, well, but that was all the ones we had. Got to get rid of them,
Oh yeah, they were sitting in a bucket far too long. Far too long.
You haven't even been to the warehouse since you've been back, have you?
No, it's been about a week and a half now. A week and a half since I visited our precious warehouse.
Just imagine what I can do in a week and a half, eh? What sort of damage I can do, bud.
Oh my God, it's going to be torn apart.
Yeah, we got some work cut out for us tomorrow to get ready for this pickup on Saturday.
Oh gosh.
So shout out to everybody who's coming out for the pickup, because this is going to be the best one yet. It's all looking amazing. I think we might even play some pool. And we're already starting to catalog this next auction, so
getting right on top of it. We're really working on making sure that our system is flowing quicker so that stuff comes in and it goes out. Otherwise, it's not necessarily that we got stuck in the hoarding mindset, but we got stuck of not necessarily having a system where things go on a shelf and automatically get listed and go out the door. We kind of got backlogged, would be the best way to put it.
Nicest way to put it, yeah. It's the layers of the onion, right? I think I've explained, I've talked about this. It's that as we're processing through stuff, we get a new estate in, and that creates a layer. And if we don't get to the stuff behind it and we get a new place, a new estate, it's hard to work through it all. So some of the stuff that you're seeing here is some of the real OG things that we've had. Some of the stuff I've had for years. And so it's good to see it turn out, even if it's going to sell for $1. We're not going to have to deal with it anymore. We're getting a fresh onion. Yeah, and we're in the dollar lots.
A fresh onion or a further peeled onion would be my critique.
Yeah, we're getting to the core, the heart.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where the tears are at.
That's where Shrek's swamp is at.
Yeah. It's nice to see all those glass lots selling.
Finally.
You know what? We got other wine glasses that we have to get to, so let's get rid of those. The jars, those are the jars that didn't sell in a previous auction as a big bulk lot. And so we took them out and we lotted them up differently, and here you go, a couple bucks.
They're all really old. They're vintage. I've sold one of these jars for $80 individually in the past, but It's another one of those where you're praying for the person who collects mason jars to come across your shop, which is few and far between.
And now you could still use those, right? You just would boil them to sterilize them, and then they're perfectly good. So.
Those glass tops on them make them last forever because there's no plastic gasket.
Right.
It's a hard fucking duo of words to say.
So what is our... Let's look at some of our stats here. So we're at 83% sell-through rate.
That's what we like to see.
Which is great. Hopefully we'll get it closer to 90. We've got 96,000 views on this auction. So I would love to break 100,000.
That's tough. I feel like we could break 100,000, but
when does this even start to end? Does it start to end in
8 minutes?
40 minutes?
Yeah,
8 minutes.
Just less, yeah.
8:15. Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay. We're not pushing people's bedtimes, those early to bed, early to rise type of folk.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Thursday night, so they got time to sleep in tomorrow.
8:15. It's a nice. That's a nice closing time.
I like this closing time way better. I think it's a good balance for the night dwellers of the world, as well as the casual buyers and the casual attendees, let's say.
Look at that pasta maker. You see the pasta maker? Sorry, I'm looking at a totally different screen.
Oh, that's fine.
Than what you have up.
Yeah, I just went to closing soon because we were so close. But the pasta maker I saw already ran it up.
Yeah.
It's again, $51. Again, something we ran through auction previously. Didn't sell. Now it's at $50.
Okay, so I'm at closing soon now. Lot number 1.
There's got to be there's a lot of traffic on this website because I'm having troubles loading stuff. So that's a good sign for us.
Yeah. Well, hopefully our bidders are ready and setting their max bid so that.
Yeah, as Patty says that, I guess, in case we do have any of our new viewers in on the YouTube video and you're not necessarily in the chat, the best way to participate, you want to hit the heart in the top right of the item, and that puts it in your auction watch list. So that's your best bet on ensuring that you can secure the item, because unfortunately Maxsold software is still a bit glitchy. You'll witness, even through us doing this reaction stream, that often items will jump up in value without you being able to see it. So the best way to do that is hit the heart in the top right corner and then head over to the auction watch list. All right?
All right.
Bingo bongo.
Now, these vintage Leeside hand-painted glass bowls, the chip and dip bowl, $1. Someone's getting a steal for that. That's made in Leeside. That's like Toronto. That's Toronto vintage right there.
Oh.
I'm assuming Leeside is Toronto.
Hand painted in chat. Kenneth M. Smith.
Yeah.
I guess it could be.
Yeah.
I didn't consider that. I noticed it. I just didn't think it was the same Leeside.
Leeside, bro. Pure Leeside.
Not even $1 for the Warcraft stuff.
Not even $1.
But someone's willing to pay $1 for a Sims 3 Worlds bundle.
I mean, hey, yeah, Sims. Oh, yeah. It's, we'll see. But I guess it's like if it's going to sell for $1, that's going to be there's not going to be a bidding war on that. Oh, it's nice to see that 9-inch Italian stamped that vase selling for $9.
I totally agree.
Again, it's something that it sits. It wasn't even bid on until like recently. So it's nice to see it go from $0 to $1, and hopefully it keeps on pushing a bit. It's like mint. It's a beautiful piece.
Oh yeah, it's pretty, and I would say we come across them in a couple of our states, so it's nice to see that it draws some attention. so that we can pull more of these in the future.
Yeah, pull more of them, maybe even make a couple lots, like, of a similar style. Ooh, I feel like I'm tense. We should have like a stretching, like routine before our close.
Hey man, if we get our next format coming up that we might be able to promote soon enough. I'll get started an hour early as always. Well, I always like to be at least an hour early before the stream, and then maybe I'll start even earlier. We'll do like an hour and a half, so then by the time you're there, we can do a little stretch on stream.
We like center ourselves, prepare to become really, really, really averagely wealthy. Prepare to almost pay rent and
prepare to actually join the middle class instead of below the poverty line.
But climb the steps a little bit. Oh man.
And also for the chat again. Apologies on my energy. I'm a low energy boy for my trip, so I've still got it in me, but I'm definitely not at my peak performance for entertainment. I'll tell you that.
I mean, I feel we our trip to Ottawa. One night, Margot didn't sleep like at all before we drove back. It was like 2 hours of sleep maybe for me. And then the drive back, and then again, it hasn't been too much better the last couple nights, but seeing all this stuff here, I'm stoked to know that it's all going to go, and I'm really excited for our pickup. It's going to be a busy one. I think it's just a 4-hour slot.
Oh, holy
from 11 to maybe 5 hours, maybe 11 to 4, but it might only be 11 to 3.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's going to be busy. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, but this stuff is only mildly hidden.
Uh-oh.
It's the Easter egg. It's the Easter egg auction pickup where you got to find what you bought.
I'll deal with this stress tomorrow. I don't even want to worry about that right now.
No, I'm just fucking with you. It's meticulous and organized.
Good. Yeah, it looks like a lot of stuff is running up. We got 3 minutes left, and I'm seeing stuff just bump up as I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that 3-tier, that metal basket stand is actually one of my favorite things in this auction. Nobody wants that chair. Come on.
The metal basket stand, I liked it as well. It's like a classic, but it's like a... I don't have the right words for it. It's...
We'll see what we labeled it as, and those words might come to you.
Gray distressed vintage farmhouse. I guess vintage farmhouse. It feels like the type of vintage that IKEA would remake. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And that design where it's like a fruit stand, like a fruit baskets, but it's on the floor. Versus I feel like all the trend was all the hanging fruit baskets.
Yeah, totally. I do agree. It's got all the right type of patina, made of metal, probably steel. Interesting. I like it. The Rococo is definitely going to... These two, the mahogany and the Rococo, all your competition is going to happen around here. Lot 78 to lot 83. It's going to be very engaging battle.
Which is all Sandy's stuff. So that's nice to see that those are really high quality pieces. Those are really nice things that we were able to salvage from that estate, and I'm glad that they'll be going to a good home.
On site, it looks like, okay, we got a minute left. We're scrolling to the top, everyone. So if you want to get your bids in, now's the time. Oh, they're closing now. I'm a minute behind on my computer. So we got $1, $1, $1, $1, $11 on the Italian handmade. The World of Warcraft going with 50 seconds, still zero. Star Trek going for $2. The Sims going for $1. The DS games going for $1, which is kind of fair. Those are the mass-produced DS games. I don't think they're even worth $2 each, so... Still getting a steal, but
Yeah. We don't want to sit on them, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, now and the piecemeal those, the Brain Age and Bejeweled, you're not getting no money for them.
I mean, I would play Bejeweled. I would love Bejeweled.
Put it on your phone, bud. Put it on your phone, bud.
Oh. Yeah, but I would love to play it on my DS, but I need a DS.
I got a DS.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got first edition, first generation DS. I think I have an extra one too, though, of the more modern one somewhere. I could give you.
Well, now we just sold our only games.
Oh, I got games,
okay, the
dog.
Star Trek.
I got Animal Crossing. I can give you Animal Crossing even.
I've never played that. Okay, so here we are. We're closing. We got the pin buttons and assorted small vintage collectibles. $10. Is that going to close at 10?
Yeah, I think that's going to close at $10, and thank you for catching me there. Yeah, definitely. The pins and buttons, the assorted small lot. It's a good variety. I think you piecemealed this together well. I think these trinket lots are a good way to get rid of a lot of these small pieces in one go, and you did a very tasteful collection there.
We really need, I think that was what we need the most right now. Just purge out some bulk, but do it in a little bit of style, with a little bit of grace. It looks like, okay, that's going to close. $10. We've got $1 on the mixed die cast car lot. The Snoopy, the Peanuts, the vintage peanut set sold for $5. The cassettes sold for $0.
Really? The cassettes were at $0. Oh, I thought they were further down. Oopsies.
Oh, sorry, this cassette and VHS lot.
Oh, the boxed. Yeah, really, eh?
Box set. Yeah.
I can't sell. It's anything to do with like World War II memories or World War II in color that just no one cares about anymore for some reason.
Now we got the rubber ink set. That's closing.
$7, which is a
$7.
I thought an artiste might battle for these a little bit more.
Yeah, well, hey, $7 is all right.
Oh, and the Norman Rockwell, $10. That's $10 for Bebe on some mid-tier mugs.
Mugs. Nice. There's the DVD binder. There was some funny stuff in there, so that's cool. Whoever's gonna get those, closed for $10 on that. Let's keep clearing these closed lots here, and we're on this mid-century modern silver wall clock, which I've definitely paid more than it's selling for right now, but I thought it would be for me.
Oh,
it wasn't. So
I really thought this would have more competition towards the close. I saw it getting bid up. I thought this was going to have a little bit of a battle, though, with the way that it was getting bid on.
Well, it's still time. It's still time. I feel like people are kind of sitting on that one. They're not sure. Do you want to pay more than $32? Do they want to go? I think the increments in like Maxsold is like $3 or something right now. So from 32, you got to go to 35 or something.
That would make sense. And the camera only $850. Did it change? Am I wrong? No, only $850. Fair enough.
Dude, my vacuum cleaner,
$80.
Is that $80?
When did that happen? $80 on a filter queen. Holy crap.
That's so validating because it was hard for me to pick which vacuum to sell.
It's a pretty one. It's very pretty, and it's like a shop vac. It's functional. It kind of makes sense.
It's functional. You know what? Whoever, when they come, I'm going to look. I think I might have some accessories for that hidden around somewhere. So I'm going to try to dig those up. But that is a sick vacuum. Let's see. $80.01. I love it. I wonder how much that thing was new back in the day.
Oh, man.
Might have been right around there, $80.01.
Probably about $80, but that would probably be about like $200 nowadays.
Okay, and we see this costume jewelry lot for $29.
Yes, sir. That's it, though. No more competition.
Yeah, it just closed. We got the Wolf Cubs cap closing for $2.
Closed for $33, it says.
Oh, yeah. And then the Angelique. Nobody wants the Angelique. Nobody wants a little bit of Angelique in their life.
What Angelique are we looking at?
A set of books.
Oh, you put the Angelique books? I missed those then. Oh my gosh.
5 of them. I had to keep some for my personal collection.
Oh man, those were so funny to go through on when I was live on Whatnot. I did not know what I was getting into.
Look, our souvenir spoon collection is selling.
$11, 4 to 5 inches.
That's
Stainless and enamel.
great. Oh, the DVD lot is bid up to $11.
Bidding was extended. Yeah, $11. So also good to know for the spoons. So we can take spoons, but we need a whole lot of spoons instead of piecemeal spoons.
Yeah. And that was actually, we had photographed it as one lot, and then we found a bunch more, and we had to reshoot to add a bunch more. So we've got the cufflinks closed for 17.
Yeah, just about.
Oh, this is just zooming by here. The unmarked pool billiard balls. That's a curious set. $5. Yeah, what a funny set. I wonder if it's for just normal pool, if you're colorblind or something, or
I think it's just billiards, like billiards. Instead of the yellow and the red, you get the black and the stripes.
dude, the costume jewelry lot is up to $36.
It's getting some competition, eh? Let's open this up individually. 42 now on my screen.
Oh my goodness. Nobody wants the vintage thermos lunchbox craft. Come on. That's minty.
It's another trippy one. I've sold them for $80 to $100 before.
I'll keep that and put something in it. Like, I don't care actually much for the thermos. I just like the lunchbox.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I'm a construction worker. Something.
I'm surprised at that. Whatever, it is what it is. The Guinness, do we have more bidding on the Guinness? Guinness is at 38. The costume jewelry has been extended a couple times now. It is now at $52.
What? That's amazing.
Silver plated, a frog and
$38.
pedestal tray.
Yeah.
Fisher Price toy drum set, just kind of like the thermos. I've
Where's
sold
that?
these
Oh yeah, $2. There we
for
are.
a decent amount in the
that-
past.
That silver plated frog, that frog in the stand was really nice. Whoever just got that for $2, congratulations.
I know that was a Fran piece. So shout out whoever got that. You got a piece of Fran history.
They got lucky people. All right, this Vex robotic stem construction set. Nada.
I might ask for your photos and I'll put it on eBay. I'll see if it's.
Sure. I took really nice photos. I was really having fun with that. Those two little characters, I put them in little positions. They're exploring.
Yeah, I see this. It's kind of like Pokemon cards, though. Like, the brand name is important. Like, if it's not Lego, it's not going to sell.
Yeah, I get it. If it were Lego, I'd buy it.
So we've got Fisher Price closed at $2. The Mixed Toys lot $5. Vex robots didn't sell. As we've learned from other auctions, the Asian and African memorabilia that your grandparents used to collect didn't sell. The vintage metal toolbox, I've been holding on to that for a while, so I'm just glad it sold for any amount.
Yeah, and I assembled it together with some of the more interesting kind of antique looking being hand tools. So
yeah, I think you
that
did
to
good
me
there.
was like a fun opportunity to like create a lot where it's like, okay, we have all this stuff and put it all together, bam, all of a sudden let's see if we can hit $20.
I think you did really good with that one.
We're gonna get there.
Costume and
$18.
jewelry is getting some fighting. 57. What is it at now? We've got now it was 57 if it loads. There's a lot of people on our fucking page right now because I'm having troubles loading the individual items.
I mean, we have the best auction in Toronto, in North America. Right now, you guys are present for it. This isn't like gold. This is better than. It's toys and DS games.
True enough. And there we go. I think it closed
Oh,
at 57. The lamp's only $11 for the lanterns.
Oh yeah.
Soft-sided
Which-
pet carrier, $1. We've got the 30-piece hex screwdriver bit set for $4. What brand name is that? No
I
brand
don't know
name?
if it was a brand name, but it was nice. Like I considered giving that to Luella or something, because it unscrews. You can store some things in the top, and it's brand new. It's like it's great condition. So
It's cute. It's cute. Good way to teach a
it's
kiddo.
cute. This is like, I'm trying to do it as a individual tools rather than big tool lots, because this kind of could get lost in a bigger tool lot, and maybe somebody just wants that. Not everybody always wants a big pile of things.
I would agree, and I think you did a good job of picking out the more premier stuff and then making a pile out of themed stuff like this hand tools and power accessories variety lot. I think that's the right way to go about it.
We got the Bosch tripod for 23. See where that lands. That coal scuttle, nobody's bidding on that. There we are.
Yeah, the Bosch was hard to not be a photography hoarder. You put it in, I'm like, oh, I kind of want it. And then I'm also like, modern
way
filming,
too-
I'm never going to use it.
It's way too heavy duty
Yeah.
for what
Yeah.
we need. Plus we have half a dozen other tripods.
Yeah, and we're never going to have a shoot like that ever again. You don't need a tripod like that for anything when you're putting your fucking phone camera on it nowadays.
All right.
Jewelry keepsake boxes. We're looking at the pair of chrome side mirrors with mounting brackets. We've got the vintage compact binoculars all floating around $6, $3 each. I'm hoping that whoever bought the costume jewelry will buy the keepsake boxes.
Yeah. I mean, those are nice boxes, especially that bifold one. That's a really cool box.
Yes, it is actually.
That honing steel for $11. That's cool.
Well, it is the Zwilling. It is the right brand name, so maybe we have to be a bit more careful with some of our kitchen supplies if they're the right brand name.
Well, that's it. I saw that and I was like, oh shit, look at that. That would they're expensive. Stuff's expensive these days.
Yeah, it's
Take it for
pre-Walmart
granted.
Hankels.
Yeah.
Hankels used to be top dog in kitchen supply and knives and stuff, and then they started selling to Walmart.
Right. Okay,
Classic.
so we got the crystal decanter closed for $6.
Yep.
The jewelry keepsake boxes closed for $3. The binoculars for $6. Those chrome side mirrors closed for $6 too. We're seeing this hand painted pottery set, teacups and stuff is $1. That's a really cool set. But it's hard to tell. It's signed like the Bex Hill. It's very, very hand done. It's very unique.
Oh yeah, that's looks really old.
I'm surprised it didn't go for more, and I didn't do a lot of research on it, but easily could be from the late 1900s or turn of the century.
Yeah, that's really
especially the way
pretty.
that some of it has aged.
Yeah, I love the patina on it.
Yeah, and that also came from Sandy's estate, so she would have brought it from London, from England at some point. So right on.
The chairs are the ones that are tripping me out. The chairs are usually consistent. Otherwise, it's good to see. Maybe we should stick on the high ticket item before I ramble about the chairs, because for $95, we've got your wooden plant stand getting some competition right now with 28 seconds left.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, that
okay.
bidding is going to get extended.
We watching that. We got $1. Yeah, that's a nice plant stand.
It is.
That's
It's
really
unique. It's beautiful. It's pretty in its own sense.
Maybe somebody's sleeping on that at the end of the night,
Just hunched over on it like it's 1940s London.
No. I mean, whoever was in the bidding war, because it just ended at 95, so.
Oh, yeah.
The Beatty jug. This stoneware water cooler is closing for $4. That's a good deal, whoever's getting that jug.
It's a great steal, but another hard sell.
Yeah, but one of the more unique ones. We come across a lot of those Canadian ceramic
Like, if
ones,
I
but
were you,
this
I would have put that in Bazaar.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a good one. But I already had it photographed, so.
Yeah, totally fair. It is what it is. We gotta just move forward. There's always more stuff.
Yeah, another 120 lots to go here tonight, so.
We've got the mid-century porcelain pedestal compote with bird and floral porcelain. It's quite a pretty little piece,
$10.
going for $10.
Yeah. Feed bag. I love that feed bag.
Yeah. Those like little bags, it's like it scratches some sort of artistic itch for me. Those old feed bags, those old mail bags, I love them personally, but
Yeah.
they don't seem to desire attention. And we've got 1 minute left on your mahogany vintage solid wood curio cabinet, as well as the $65 on the Rococo coming up.
Okay,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh, and your Cetar ran it up, eh?
I don't even know. Where's that at?
You're at 250 now. 250 on the Cetar.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I'm refreshing
I got a
considering
baby.
how laggy it is for prices.
I got a baby crying, so I might have to run off and I'll be back, okay?
Okay, I would say just mute yourself and leave it running, and I'll do the talking.
Okay.
All right? Cheers, Capitan. All right. So here I am. Again, everyone, I want to remind you that both of us, a little bit of sleepy boys. This guy, he's taking care of a daughter that's not sleeping enough, and I was away for a week supporting my family after a serious emergency. So I'm quite pooped. I apologize if I'm a little bit more low energy than I normally am. It looks like we've got some good competition going. We've got the black metal wall double basket organizer for $8. We've got the vintage 14-inch wooden rolling pin for $4. The 3-tiered, the farmhouse distress stand is beautiful. It's only going for $2, man. The Curioso cabinet also seems to have been run up. We've also got the lot of 6 brass top stainless steel kebab skewers. And there's no way that Rococo is sitting at 65. Oh, it is. Wow, the Rococo's sitting at 65. It looks like we've got a bidding war going on for the Cetar. 272 total. 272, you say? Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. This website's so busy right now, I'm having troubles loading items, which is a first for me on Maxsold. I haven't experienced this before. That's new for me, I will say. Now we've got a bit of competition going on, as I said. I'm probably gonna do what we're gonna do the hide close lots. We're going to refresh this. We're going to refresh this. This website is so slow. That's a good problem for us, though. That means we definitely got over the 100K views. We've got $65 on the antique Rococo style gilt wood vanity dressing table. We've got the full-size brown Cetar now. It's still at the 272 with 1 minute left. I highly doubt it's going to settle at that price. Someone's going to pop in here and add some competition to the piece. We've got the Lambert Oak Arts and Crafts Mission Writing Desk. We've got the vintage mid-century traditional beige fabric armchair, going for $0. This fabric armchair, man. We've been sitting on this for a while. That one's surprising to me. $0 but hey, you can't win them all, right? Can't win them all. And we're looking at the the print is going for $8. We've got the canvas linen dress form for $33.33, which is a good. Whoever bid on that did the right pricing strategy. That's what you want to do if you want to win a Maxsold auction. You want to add an odd number to the end of your bid so that the auto bids are not as easily able to catch up to you. Let's see what the Cetar is going for, because there's no way it's sitting at 272 after all that fighting. Or did it actually clear? The Cetar actually cleared. Wow, for 272 then, eh? No way. No way it actually cleared for 272. Okay. That's a fun finish. The yarn. Oh, the yarn was killing me because this yarn, each one of those spools, MSRP for almost like $15 each. So this whole lot Some of them, man, that's vintage yarn. That vintage yarn could go for almost 40 buckaroos. So it's like that the MSRP value you're getting out of that for 14 bucks at that many pieces, like spools, bro. You're making a killing. You're running away with so much money, whether you use it or resell it. That's insane, the deal that you get. Oh, he sold some of the coat hangers. I didn't even notice this. 50 black velvet slim non-slip clothing hangers. I didn't even notice that he did that. Stainless steel wok. Mixed kitchen utensils. $90 on the pasta roller. Again, we tried to sell the pasta roller in the past. Oh, that's a mouthful. We tried to sell the pasta roller in the past, and it didn't sell. Bannock device. We've got the solar anniversary 400-day torsion clocks with glass. Mixed picture frames, decorative lots, Polonia. So as we're heading into these later lots, there are definitely a lot more low-ticket items. Some of them my fault, to be honest. Some of them are my excess from the eBay store that I thought would get more than $1, but hey, can't win them all. Looks like we've got an interesting variety. Do we have any big ticket items coming up? I can't believe that these records aren't selling for... Jesus Christ. That's... Excuse my language. It's extremely frustrating because they're worth so much. You go to a record store, they're going to charge you so much money for that crap. Okay, and what are we looking at now? So coming up to close, the ladder going for 20 bucks. We've got the stainless steel wok going for $13.77. After that, we have the mixed kitchen utensils and a barware lot with a wine pourer and corkscrew. We've got the vintage antique bakeware lot going for $22. The pasta set, 30 seconds left, $90. $123. What the heck? Again, guys, this is why you need to make sure that you watch list your items, because this is what Maxsold is terrible for. You can miss the item jumping up if you don't hit the heart button and use the auction watch list. We have a couple other things coming up. The shoe stretcher, yes, good. The cobbler's device, up to $57. Again, German made in Germany. I'm pretty sure it means it's like 1920s or it's like pre-World War II. I'm fairly bloody certain. We've got the Bannock device. We've got the pair of clear press molded glass centerpiece bowls with a starburst pattern. We have the clocks. He actually parted with the clocks. 2X solar anniversary 400-day tension torsion. My bad. Torsion clocks. 26 bucks. It seems like it's got to be getting bid up. I can't believe he actually got rid of these clocks. I'm surprised and impressed. It looks like we got the patty back in the house.
I'm back in the house.
$143 on the pasta maker.
What?
Yep, and your cobbling device, the shoe machine went up to $57, so that's good for your family friend.
Oh, that's really great. She'll be happy to hear. That was her father's. I use that to really stretch people's shoes, which is so cool. But now I was looking, I was like, what? People don't need these? Like, what do you use to do that anymore? And she's just like, there's just like a really simple thing. But anyways, that's when it was like an art to stretch shoes.
Yeah, because you'd buy the one pair of leather shoes and you'd just have to change the size of it. Shoes weren't as disposable as they are nowadays. And I'm pretty sure it's like 1920s or 1930s, considering it says made in Germany. So it was pre-West Germany, so it has to be pre-World War II. But I digress.
Okay, so we're into these cast iron cobbler shoe lasts. Those are interesting. They're all kid sizes, but I thought they could be reused as door stops.
You should have put that at the top of the description or in the title.
Yeah, right? I guess I could try doing stuff like that.
I think so.
Because nobody's making shoes with those anymore, so you need to, like, you're so right. I should have done that. I could have sold them for millions of dollars if I had just said
doorstop.
Doorstop. Full stop. Doorstop.
I think it's cute though. That's a
Alright.
good idea. We've got your banners coming up. We got the Newcastle banner, $10. The Guinness vinyl banner for $11.
Yep.
Fair.
That's
Good thing
alright.
it says 97. I thought it said 79, and for only $11 is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, 97. It's a great piece. And that'll go to a good home.
And shout
Hopefully
out to
a
our
home
friend
release.
from Whatnot, Bamboletta, says that she bought a bunch of stuff tonight, so we'll see what she comes through and picks up.
Nice. That's great. It's been a while. We haven't seen her in a while.
I know, and that's all me and my sad boy times.
Sorry to laugh at that, but you went so heavy into that. That was amazing how quickly you like just became a part of that community. It was really special. So I'm sure they're missing you.
I know, I want to get back to it. But also it made no money, so it has to be more of a social thing than
I mean, we've got some doilies we need to sell, so. Okay, this pasta maker, that's amazing.
I can't believe it.
Yes, I want whoever's buying this to invite us over for some pasta.
They must know what they're making. It is a genuine, yeah, it's like a proper, the Atlas and Mercado are a fancy Italian brand. It makes sense, but again, we tried to run these through the sale previously, and they didn't get the appreciation that they deserve. So that's just the luck of the draw.
These tie embroidered wall hangings for $1. Did you see those just close?
Oh,
$1.
wow.
That's crazy. Those were exceptional. Those are really nice. These decorative Chinese landscape tiles, very nice. $3. $3. Candlesticks.
Yeah, we're into a lot of the smaller lots now. I don't think we have any big boys coming up anytime soon now.
You never know. Yeah, a lot of dollar glass lots, dollar vases.
All
Yeah,
my
that's
excess
big left.
eBay stuff going for nothing.
So Chris, our new photographer friend who's helping out,
Okay.
he put a few lots into this. He brought some stuff in, being like, "Hey, you mind if I put this in?" I was like, "By all means, put in whatever you want." And his are doing pretty good, which I'm happy to see.
What did he toss in?
He put in those sets of those really beautifully painted, decorated, those like bowls, and that crystal decanter with the stopper. He put that
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
And then he put in the Royal Crown Derby bone china sets, which are like over $40 right now. So
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, those are good sets, though. Those are like objectively pretty, regardless of your knowledge of the industry.
yeah, really, really nice. Yeah, and he wasn't sure how to lot them up. And so they're very similar looking, but the two lots are different. So yeah.
No way. The tape lot for the Dymo tags are going for $14.
Yeah.
Holy
Right?
shit.
Yeah. And we were hoping that we could sell them with the Dymo things, but they both had some corrosion from batteries.
Yeah.
So if the people want them for whatever parts, but then we're just like, hey, we'll just try these tape set lots. Like, again, we just got to be trying. You never know what's gonna hit.
yeah.
I
I would say-
admittedly made that coin lot maybe too big.
Yes. Yeah. Coin lot definitely a bit too big.
I could have divided it up a bit, but I flipped a coin, and
That's how you decided?
yeah, no, it didn't look so big when I started, and then by the time I finished adding coins to it, I was like, oh, probably could have been like 3 lots. Okay, somebody's buying those Scoops Ahoy napkins.
Yeah.
Stranger Things live show merch? Where did you even get those?
I got them from a family friend, but either way, I had to offload them. So even if they're going for $1, I'm happy because Stranger Things is done. So if they're not selling on eBay, I'm just gonna hold on to them for the rest of my life.
Or just not like, you got something on your face.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd go for $5. I didn't think I was gonna get rich off of them, but I thought someone would still be interested in Stranger Things and toss a few buckaroos on it.
$1 is actually enough to get a chicken wing at 7-Eleven. So
There you go. Yeah, we got one 7-Eleven chicken wing for the Scoop Away.
But after you eat it, you're gonna need some napkins. What did we just do? Okay. All right.
I don't mind my. Sorry, go ahead.
Please.
I don't mind my video games and the DVDs going for a bit less because they're already shot for eBay. So it's just a matter. I'm just copy and pasting listings. Again, I thought I would get $5 for it, but it's fine. We're looking at scrolling down. Not even the Nike shoes though. The Nike shoes for $0. I guess we just gotta tap out on shoes in general, eh?
You will see the shoe pile in the warehouse tomorrow. We definitely need to figure out shoes. Yeah, but we'll get there.
Maybe
Everybody
we do
gets
a
free pair of shoes.
maybe like a
with a
big
purchase.
shoe lot to try to sell to resellers through Maxsold. Just
Yeah,
pile
could
of
do.
fucking shoes.
I mean, I guess, or we could just donate them or something. I don't know. I
Quite
think
possibly.
the more problematic one is the women's boots, the women's leather boot. It's like we have like 20 pairs of women's leather boots.
That's why I think maybe
That's-
a reseller lot, but
Yeah, I've contacted some people, so hopefully we can get those passing through. All right, this is a little lull here in the
yeah, in my section,
games.
in my self-admitted section, we got the lull in my boring section.
We're just that gives us a little breather. Have a sip of water.
I thought the One Piece and Hello Kitty would do well. That was the one that I thought would do well.
It's doing pretty well. $8, like that's pretty good.
I'd take $8. It's just Hello Kitty is like one of the biggest exports from Japan, and One Piece is the biggest anime in the world. So it's like, oh yeah, someone will pay $20 for this.
Right. Yeah, I was
Oops.
trying like. Right, and that's from later on after he's got his eye cut.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Figured it was a
you can
reasonable
never
combo.
predict. Might still go up. Who's letting it go at $8? Come on, pay $9. Can I hear 9? I got 8. I got 8. 8 put up 8. And I got $9.
Who's got it for 1? Who's got it for 2?
I think I see a bidder over there. Over there. $9? Yeah. So that's when we integrate the live feature.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
potential for some really cool added digital features when we're getting.
Nobody wants that SpongeBob DVD.
It's rare. That one's rare. That one was also just like the Hello Kitty one. The other ones were just tossaways. That SpongeBob DVD is actually quite rare. I'll just put it back on eBay, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or yeah, I'll like put it in Bazaar. 'Cause I'm sure somebody will pay $15 for it.
Do it. Yeah. Oh no, it's almost like $25. Put it in Bazaar. Take it.
That's, you know how many chicken wings that is?
That's a lot of chicken wings, but that's a whole
25
fucking.
chicken.
That's lunch and dinner.
You're just buying them out. They don't even have that many chicken wings. And they're ready for something. And then you buy 25 chicken wings. All right, back to it. We got Texas Instruments closing for $0. Nike, those shoes. You know, I originally also. I could probably say this about everything, but this is especially true. Is that I thought those shoes would fit me. They're size 9, only to realize it's women's 9. So
They were the more like aesthetically pleasing ones, so that's why I tried those. But I've
they're
been
cool.
struggling to sell shoes on eBay as well. So if we've got a shoe pile, I might pull all the shoes from my eBay store as well and just figure out what to do with them.
Yeah. Okay, we've got the Amari, the Royal Crown Derby lots. Those are closing now. That's getting some
48,
action.
24.
48 bucks. And I don't want to say anything about the next lot, that AccuRite projection clock, because I don't want anybody to get it for $1. It's so cool.
I also kind of
Like,
wanted it.
You can have it, because I took it home and we tried it, but then we nixed it. So you can have a turn with it.
I think
That's
I would like to try it.
$30 like new when they came out. And you can buy them for like 60, 70 bucks. But it has the moon cycle on it. It's so awesome that it projects the time onto the ceiling. Like, so cool.
I'm interested. I was eyeing it before you put it in the auction.
All right, well, it's all you, buddy.
All right. I also need to fix my lamp or need a new lamp.
All right.
But I digress. That's not That's not stream friendly. The Blue Yeti, the Blue Snowball, going for $10. Fair.
Yeah.
They're kind of mid range.
Yeah. This assorted lot of watches stuff is great to see. I kind of kept adding to it because I didn't know what constituted like a $20 lot of watches and parts and stuff. So
My instincts are telling me that Bamboletta bought this.
okay. Well,
Okay.
we'll find out if your instincts are correct.
You are.
You know, what I thought would be the coolest thing to do with old watch parts or old watches is, I mean, I guess you could repair them, but to take them apart and like make jewelry out of them, I always thought was like the coolest thing to do. Which is when I started hoarding broken watches. Broken watches.
Yeah, it's another one that's a good idea. I love the creative concept behind that and all of the little springs. I'm sure you can make like really cool and cute dioramas out of it and shit, but finding the time to do that is crazy. And you can't, with like a little kiddo, that's not like a kiddo arts and crafts project, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a kiddo choking hazard project.
Yeah.
Okay, so the wrist and pocket watch is closing for $17. We got the G Jasco, the window and door alarm 5-pack for $1.
Jeez.
Someone's gonna be safe. The tapes close for $10. That was yeah, that's cool. That was another experiment, you know. There was some better, more kind of recognizable artist labels.
Yeah, my only
For
critique is
$10.
I would have taken it out of the container.
The container is worth $10.
Exactly.
We have another empty one though, so I was kind of including the container because I felt like that was helping to sell it.
It probably did. That's where I'm on the fence there. I would agree that the container probably helped sell it.
Ooh, yes. Look at that lot of the classical and jazz and pop soundtracks and stuff. $17 for that crate of records. There's some really, really nice, excellent condition classical in there that I was hoping, I was like, someone's gonna see that and know. Like, really nice classical.
Oh yeah, these are, yeah. Now is the hour.
Another bid on the coin lot, $8. The Wi-Fi range extender, $11. Yeah, I purged a lot of records that were all deep stored in the sideboard.
It's time to let them go, and then otherwise I would be selling them for $2 or $3 a pop at a market. So
We've got a lot to sell for that price, so we just need that bulk purge, you know?
oh yeah, and this is all purging. These are all easy purge, except maybe Bambi.
Yeah, the Bambi was cool.
Bambi's a Bazaar sale. Disney, you can sell at Bazaar.
Yeah.
A lot of 6 gardening and rose care books. We've got the Canadian Ukrainian Cultural Festival book. That's 1939, 1945. That's a piece of history.
Does those bid? Does those get $1? Anybody bidding on those?
They're at $2 now.
Oh, great. Nobody wanted the Canadian Olympic sports stuff, eh? Help me. How many different iterations have we done? Yeah, that's great. I'm happy to see those get picked up. Such a cool, like, piece of history.
Yeah, that's really cool. I haven't seen those in the warehouse before. Otherwise, I might have hoarded it. I'm happy to let it go. I hoard too much already, but
well,
I would have at least
look,
read
the
through
Barack
it.
Obama. Yeah. I feel like we've had those for so long.
Oh, I fucking haven't seen those. Those must have been from your collection.
It's the danger of having such volume is you really get lost in where stuff came from and when.
Oh, yeah.
Once it came. You look back at something, you're like, wow, really? I've had this for like 5 years. Okay, time to let it go for $1.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the eternal upside and downside of having the auction house now. You're like, okay, I got a way to get rid of it, but you're also like, all right, $1 it is.
Wow, right? But we have more dollars to be made. More dollar items to be got, to be conveyed to our wonderful friends and viewers. And look, I'm getting rid of that table. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's gone. Is that what that? No. Where was that table?
That table, it was in the warehouse when we moved in originally.
Okay, yeah. I recognize it. I thought it was the van table.
No, it's the van, the desk in the van.
Yeah.
That was in this auction too.
Okay, good. Thank fuck.
Which it sold for like not a lot.
Yeah.
And I've had it listed for like $1,200.
How much gas did you waste on driving that thing around?
Oh my goodness, at least $1,200. Okay, what's left here? We don't have a lot left.
Not at all. That table is the most expensive piece right now.
The Ripley's, believe it or not. Okay, the wall plaque, the sugaring wall plaque, closed $1. We've got another mixed garden lot for $2. We're closing out here. Final minutes.
Yeah, and the caster wheels used to do really good for us. It's surprising to see the caster wheels only at $2, and then we're the decorative planters and vases.
It's up to 7. It's up to 7.
Okay,
707.
Good. Okay, good. That's what I like to see. 11 now for me.
And we got $15 on that baseball bat lot, which that was a fun one. Because we're like putting together the lot, and it was just like, it's not quite enough, like a miscellaneous sports lot or just the baseballs. And I was like, we've got a bat somewhere. And there it is.
Those antique bats do well. I'm pretty sure people use them as decoration.
It's a really cool bat. Louisville Slugger, like that's what you want, right? A nice wooden bat like that.
Yeah, and I think they just hang it on the wall.
Play some baseball with your kids. Knock it out of the park, Rick.
And the caster wheels are getting run up. We got the bungee cord going for $2. The Brother printer is going for more than I would think. I wouldn't even expect that to sell for $6, to be honest.
You know, to get the ink for that one though was only like $10 to get replacement ink. So, and they're like the cartridges weren't all empty. So, but you just like spend $10 and that's running. And you're like $20 in.
Yeah.
Bam. 677. Okay, somebody's just ended at $20. Nobody's going. That's a really cool table.
I can't believe there's not more competition for that table. Closed? Did it sit at 20? It sat at 20. Wow.
This is the final 2 lots here. The baseball bats, 15.
Yeah.
And
Caster wheels seem to have some last minute competition, and then we've got
the rope.
Rope.
The rope.
Yeah.
Got an extra buck there.
Slinging
One more
rope,
chicken
rope
wing.
gang.
One more chicken wing. Yeah, I mean, also, I kept all that rope forever thinking I'd need it, but I never did.
I'm surprised based on our tool successes, though. I would have expected more than $3 for all that rope just because of how many tool buyers that we have.
Yeah, the tool, I was going to put in more tools, but I just didn't get around. I was going to put in my table saw and all that, but I just didn't quite get around to it, which is a bummer.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad, though. That gives us some more premium to stock into this upcoming auction.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just because we're about to get another table saw, which is the one that I want to keep, so we can sell this one.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, a friend of mine has to move, and he was like, "You want to share my table saw?" And I was like, "Definitely. It's way smaller than mine." So,
Fuck yeah.
all right.
And there we go.
Is this it?
Yeah, it looks like we're it. It's it. Well, it's done. So big high energy stream from the team today. Oh my gosh, we're so excited today. Oh.
Oh god. Okay. Do we need some stats up in here?
Sure, why not? You pull up stats. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom right quick.
Okay.
But I'm
All
just
right.
going to I'll be literally 2 seconds. I'm just running around the corner.
Let's take a look here. Now, for this auction, this is actually one of our best yet. So that's pretty great. There was 1,154 total bids with 96,000 views. So that's pretty huge, and that's all Maxsold has been doing some new advertising stuff and promoting, so they're really getting a big audience. And we had an 84% sell-through rate, which is pretty good on 183 lots. You know, you're looking at, probably only 20 lots unsold. And we'll go through those when Bailey gets back and take a closer look at that. And now we've got our highest ticket item was that sitar, which you can see there, sold for $272. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. So it's really nice to see that getting that recognition. And then we have the pasta roller, which is super unexpected, for $163.
Definitely.
That's going to be some yummy pasta. And then we jump into some of the furniture. $95 for that plant stand. $3 on the wood curio cabinet, which I was shocked that was staying like not low, but it was like resting around like $20-30 for a while.
Yeah, and considering how much my crappy one sold for, I was also surprised.
I didn't want to make that comparison, but I was a little bit like resentful. Being like, what is this? Like this one that I like, but yeah, it hit a mark there. The vacuum cleaner. So cool.
Yeah,
what do you call somebody who collects vacuum cleaner?
Oh.
Right? Is there a word for that? Suckers?
A vacuumist.
I think you call them suckers.
Yeah, either suckers or coomstorians.
What is that? What did you just say?
Coomstorian.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just made that up.
Oh. I googled what do you call a vacuum cleaner collector, and not there isn't a word for us yet, so we get to define ourselves.
Chat says a vaconnoisseur.
That's good. That's a good one.
The
That's
connoisseur is pretty good, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's better than sucker. That's because we know. Like, I mean, I collect vacuum cleaners because I would, there's a set deck guy in Toronto who just rents out telephones, and he has a website that's just every type of telephone, from pay phones, table phones, like everything you can imagine. And my initial ambition was to become that guy, but for vacuum cleaners.
Yeah,
And they're very indicative of like how because vacuum cleaners were always like a sign of the future. So they look like how we perceive the future of clean. Or, so really you're looking at this, and whenever the Filter Queen came out, it's indicative of like, that was what year do you think that thing came out in? Like 70s?
Yeah, probably 70s, yeah. I just feel like there's a slight flaw to that strategy because vacuum cleaners were always in your closet.
Yeah.
So who's going to set deck a vacuum cleaner? Well,
somebody has to be vacuuming, right? Like someone is vacuuming whatever, and then you need the vacuum cleaner that looks like, in that 70s show, like what's Eric's mom cleaning there? What's Kitty cleaning with?
Okay, all right. I guess, but that's like one episode, one scene versus telephone every scene, entire show.
So I sell a vacuum cleaner. I'm ready to work.
All right, touche. The Rococo is something that I would think that's objectively, regardless of the platform. Surprised that it went for so low. I feel like some rich hipster would pay a lot for this, or an antique collector would pay a lot for this.
I would say guaranteed it's a reseller who's buying that. And they are gonna sell it for like $350.
Probably, yeah.
And that's fine. I don't wanna have to deal with it anymore. So we let it go.
Heck, I probably should have gotten it to switch it out with my wardrobe.
It's a cute piece. The costume jewelry lot for $57.
I'm willing to bet that's a bamboletta.
Right. And so if you look at that, I love to do this as things that sold for the same price. So you have the costume jewelry lot, and then you have the antique shoe stretcher repair machine.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are both $57.
Which is an odd comparison.
You could never even come up with that. Like, this is so $48. You have this oak arts and crafts writing desk, and you have the Royal Crown Derby sorted pieces set. Both $48.
Yeah, the only advice I would say to the person helping us with photography is like not to get your ceramics hopes up, that this was a really good set. This is a really good set, and just to be careful not to get too excited.
Yeah, I mean, when he comes from an auction background, so when he brought in stuff, he was, aware that it would go for $1. I sent him screenshots of it when it was at like $20, and I was like, "Whoa, look, you're doing so great!" So he's gonna be thrilled that it went for that he just made like $70.
Good, good. As long as he's aware. We've got the Guinness bar topper. News about that. It was a little. I can sell some of the other Guinness bar toppers and have on eBay for a better price, but that one was hard to identify and a little bit more generic. It's like mid to late 90s, like mid 90s to like early 2000s, and didn't have any maker stamps on it.
Gotcha. Right. Yeah, I never really took a super close look at it. That's a super cool British canvas, that dress stand.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 33.33. I love it when people do that sort of thing.
Yeah, you got to. It's the best way to win the Maxsold bidding, for sure.
Yes. And then that mid-century clock, $32.
Yeah.
Finally decided to let go of some of those
Which I was amazed at.
the torsion clocks too. You know, to set all three of those were just sitting on that glass display forever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody ever asked about them or anything. So
No, I feel like these are, because I feel like these are the type of items that everyone admires, but no one wants to buy.
yeah,
Respectfully
unless it
to
came
you.
from your grandmother.
Yeah. Like, they look
Right.
cool, but you're not like, oh, I want that in my house.
Those ones are premium jewelry making ones. Like, you could make awesome.
I could see that.
Or, like, my idea, because I'm never short of ideas, is to put it as your hood ornament on your car.
That's kind
what
of
I'd go
cool,
for.
but I don't think it would fit with anybody's car theme.
I think it would fit with Joy.
It would fit
Yeah.
with Joy, probably, yeah.
If I could find a way to feel like I'm actually like waterproofing it and not just drilling a hole in my hood.
Just replace
But I
your
have
headlight
another-
with the clock face.
Bro, don't even give me those ideas, 'cause I'll do that. I love it.
The
like
Bosch
to see this-
tripod, $26 makes sense. That's like what that I would expect
Yeah.
it to go for. It's MSRPs for a lot more, but
Yeah.
it's used and old.
I like this limited edition print selling for $24. That's great.
Yeah, it's a cute print. I agree.
That was a friend of ours is just moving. They had to leave their apartment. And so what they decided to do is they put everything into storage and they're just going traveling for like 3 months.
Yeah.
And then when they come back, they'll find an apartment and they got rid of a bunch of stuff. And this was one of the things that they gave me. One of the other things was the dog bed, the pet carrier.
Mm-hmm.
And which I expected that pet carrier to do a lot better than $1.
Yeah, I would agree with
Just-
that. I would have the same instinct too.
Yeah. But hey,
I'm dying at the horse head in the background
what horse head?
of the limited edition print.
Oh,
You put the horse head on the dock. It's awesome.
I actually had this thought that in our photography we should include more of the space in the background. Just because people will be like, what the hell is this place that's selling this stuff? Like, I want to come just because I want to pick up. Like, I'm buying stuff just to pick it up.
I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I love the idea, but I would need to see the statistics. So maybe on our next one we'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think I totally had that thought when I was staging it with the horse head behind it. And then obviously I would have forgot about that. And, holy, bud. Way to go.
Yeah.
We almost made rent.
Yeah, I guess after our payouts we're just short, so we just need to make sure we have some other outlets
Yeah.
running for the month and we're cozy.
Yeah. Or maybe, you know, we'll do a little top-up sale on pickup day. You know, people are going to see that we still have stuff. A couple pieces, one or two things. And for our next auction, we might include some shipping.
Yeah, which will be awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that felt like a lot. A lot of stuff got processed for this auction.
And I would say we're getting
A lot of
more
space.
efficient every time we go about it, though.
Yeah, well, it was really nice to have people just doing the photographs that I could just lay out lots and just power through stuff. So that was good. They were working really hard. So,
And I think it's more
Shout out.
important for the busier that we get, so that you can do that and juggle and list to marketplace, and you were
Yeah.
able to accomplish a lot more in that time versus
Yeah.
trying to do everything.
yeah,
Yeah. And
I'm
then
excited for people to come out.
Yeah, I agree. And then, yeah, on my end, and even saying it publicly, then I pick up my slack on the other side and start doing more eBay. So then at the same time, then we got someone shooting, sorting out lots. I'm listing premium to eBay, and then we let that cycle through. And then that also gives us just infinite. Then I can do 20 lots from my eBay store every single month as well. And that just pads out the auction lot numbers.
Yeah. Get the shipping, we get all of our streaming set up. Touchdown.
We got plans. We got plans. We got plans, kid.
Yeah, bud.
But it seems like both of
And,
us are tuckering out. Is there anything you want
yes,
to ramble about for the public, or what are you feeling for the end of the night?
I'm stoked for the pickup. And so, you know, if you didn't win tonight, you know, try again, because our pickups are the most fun. You get to come out to the warehouse. The warehouse is where it's at. It's such a cool space, constantly changing as we bring in new stuff. And this kind of start of the year, we've been just working through as much as possible because we have a lot of stuff coming up. So stay tuned, because the best is yet to come.
I would agree. And like, no matter if it's a success like this auction or it's a little bit of a bummer auction, the one grounding thing for both of us, I would say, is the auction pickup process. It's wonderful meeting all y'all in person. And no matter what, like, you could be disappointed because this one thing that you thought was really important only sold for $1, and then someone comes through and they're using it for a really valuable purpose. They're using it for their mother's house, or they really needed that table that they never had for their living room. So it's always a wonderful experience doing these in-person pickups. I'm very excited for that. We will have some exciting developments coming for the technological layout of this stuff. I won't bait the whole thing out, but we will be able to stream out of the warehouse a little bit more often and more consistently. So there might be some fun upcoming dynamic changes here. And then on top of that, we're in negotiations with Maxsold for undisclosed business arrangement, which could be very interesting in many dynamics, as Patty's already mentioned. Shipping will be available, so could be super cool for reaching people across Canada, potentially America, but I don't necessarily know if I want to deal with that. And then on top of that, I'll be getting back to my cycle of things now that I'm back from the family trip. So if you want to subscribe, you can find me online at NarleyMedia. That is NARLEY_media. The channels you are watching it on now is how it is exactly spelled across all platforms. My reselling is done through Grandma's Deadstock, spelt as it sounds, and that is my eBay store. And me and Patty operate the warehouse, as we've mentioned, but we spell it WHERE. So the warehouse is wherever your house is. Bam, bam. So
That's it.
Thank you for supporting. Every view counts. Every little click on the thumbs up button helps. Every subscription helps. I saw that many people subbed on YouTube as they were watching this, so I'm very grateful for you. Shout out to Stoned Red for being a connoisseur and giving me your prime sub on Twitch. Shout out to Acorn Auctions Hamilton. I should have an auction reaction stream for them coming up in the coming months. And shout out to Bamboletta from the Whatnot platform, which again, any Whatnot folks who are here did love it. Did love it. Love it. I'm going to participate a bit more. Not a great amount of sales, but one of the best communities I've ever met of resellers. So I'm really excited to get dived back into that realm. But I digress. I think I hit all the promo stuff. Is there anything I'm missing? Anything you want to say?
You hit it all, baby.
Thank you, pal. Thank you, pal. I think I got it. So without further ado, thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time. We'll see you again here next month, and I will be on in a more consistent pattern. So subscribe to the channel. All right, see you later. We're stopping now.